Hello, pipers. Doing a video response for SparkyPipes. And I like the concept of the questions. Obviously, it's been done many times. Jay and his 10 questions kicked off a whole genre of question contests. But I like them because they make you hold a conversation. They make you answer something about yourself, something that reveals something about you. And I apologize for the video. The sun comes in and out from the clouds. But I like to get a look into my fellow pipers. So I'll jump right in. What is your favorite pipe shape? Well, I actually enjoy a Dublin. And I've never owned a poker, although I always thought I would really like one. I like to hold a bulldog, but my favorite would be about a quarter bent Dublin. Who is your favorite Muppet character? I would have to say Waldorf. He is one of the balcony hecklers. Those guys are crazy. They're funny. They remind me of me and my brother when we get together, dripping with sarcasm. Put it to one of those guys, you know, and Waldorf is the one with the big jaw. Leave it to him to say something like, hey, you know what's green and smells like bacon? The other one would say, what? He'd say, Kermit's finger.
What was that?
It's called the medium sketch.
The medium sketch?
Yeah, it wasn't rare and it certainly wasn't well done.
Hey, what are you doing?
I dropped my gum. Hey, lady, would you toss my gum up? You could have taken it out of the wig first.
Anyway. So who started you on your pipe smoking hobby? Well, I started smoking a pipe back in the 90s, early 90s. No one in my family or extended family smoked a pipe. No grandfather or anything like that. But anybody who knows me knows that I love to read. I have a passion for reading. And the writings that I tend to imbibe are of authors who tend to be pipe smokers. Tolkien, C.S. Lewis, and you can go on and on, Mark Twain. So, I went to my local tobacconist one day, which is actually a tinderbox in the local mall, and I bought my first Savinelli. And that's what got me started. That's a lot of years ago, yeah. My brother's counting it up about 22 years ago. If you were a fish, what kind of fish would you be? Definitely not the one that you can never find that you can smell. No.
We only got 15 minutes.
I'd want to be a saltwater fish. Somewhere I could really stretch my fins. And I wouldn't want to be constantly looking over my shoulder, fin. And though I may say eat me, I don't mean it literally. So I'd want to be something like a great white shark. Yeah, I want to do the eating.
Gotcha!
Yeah. What's your favorite tobacco? Well, there's an ebb and flow to what I like about tobacco. And obviously that vacillates between the seasons, my mood, the ambiance, what I've just eaten, what I'm drinking. But if I was left bereft of choices, I'd probably come down to McBaron 7 Seas Gold. Now normally I tend towards Balkans. And one of my favorite tobaccos, as most people know, is Old Dublin. I'm constantly smoking Old Dublin. But there's something about smoking 7 Seas Gold that just is peaceful to me. And it doesn't matter the tumult of the day. I feel a sense of peace when I smoke that particular tobacco. So there you go. And speaking of tobacco, I didn't do any housekeeping, but this is my Stanwell. And in it, for the moment, I am smoking Stonehaven. Good stuff. What animal or thing do you despise? Despise is a harsh word. Of course, I imagine God has a purpose for every creature. But a raccoon, they get in the garbage, no matter what you set out or leave out, intentionally or unintentionally, they want to get in. And they bring diseases with them, and they're just annoying. But I'll leave it at that. Don't care for that scavenger at all. Where's your favorite place to smoke a pipe? Right out here. Backyard. Looking at the woods. Watching the flowers grow. Watching the grass stay green. Now, I like the outdoors. And it's just, I like a peaceful ambiance. It lends itself to a more meditative scene, mood, that type of thing. That way you can reflect on life's vicissitudes. Anyway, make a funny face. Okay. I wouldn't want to be caught in a perpetual state of funny face. Most desired pipe. Your holy grail that you strive to get, and who makes it? Well, my A-list right now is my birth year Dunhill. I'd like to have a 1968 Dunhill Root Briar, Group 4. Very trusted maker. And it would embody what seemed to Alfred Dunhill of what was the most important shape and features and what was most modern up to date in 1968. I have put a bid on some on eBay before, but I've never won one yet. And last question, why is pipe smoking important to you? Well, first off, it forces me to stop. Whatever I'm doing, stressed about, it reminds me to pause and reflect on the important things in life. Not everything that screams the loudest is the most important, and sometimes you realize that once you stop for a moment. I tend to become very meditative and even prayerful. I never looked at pipe smoking the same way after I read Bach, Johann Sebastian Bach, on what pipe smoking was to him. It seemed like for Bach the significance of the elements of pipe smoking had real true meaning in life and was ultimately anchored in his faith in God. And I am very much on board with that. Well, guys, this is the longest video I've ever made. For most of you who know me, I am not naturally loquacious. If anything, I have a much greater propensity towards reticence. But I like the community. I like these questions. It draws me out. And I've enjoyed watching a lot of the other responses and getting to know people. So, Sparky, thanks for the contest. Thanks for your vids. Keep up the good work. And we'll catch you later. Ciao.